everyone and welcome back. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my November favorites. I discovered so many new things this past month and I'm really excited to share a bunch of them with you. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so basically I have like a bunch of makeup and cosmetic items to show you guys, but I do have a couple tanning products that I wanted to share with you really fast. So I think around the end of October I started using a new tanning lotion and I've been using it all month long, and I think it is now safe to say that I love it. Love it so much. And this is the Devoted Creations Color Vibe lotion, and this is an instant color changing and enhancing intensifier. So what I love about this lotion is that, especially in the winter months, I don't like to use lotions with like dark bronzers in them because I like to look a little bit more natural and not just so like insanely dark while everyone else walking around is like super pale. And so I like to pick like white lotions or ones that still get me tan and keep my skin hydrated if I go tanning, but don't make me look like I stick out in the crowd. It smells amazing. It's a very strong scent, which you know that I love, and it's really fruity and just like fresh smelling, so I still smell like really fresh and like clean when I come out of a tanning bed, no matter how hot I've been. It keeps my skin really hydrated, which is also really important because winter months tend to just dry you out even more, which brings me into my next favorite because this has been a huge help so far as it's been getting colder, and that is a moisturizer, also by Devoted Creations. This is the Saltwater Sundays, and I am just in love with this. So I typically use the Oh So Sexy line by Devoted Creations as my moisturizer because it's thick and it has a bronze color in it. But like I said, I've lately not been wanting to add like cosmetic color to my skin. I just want like the natural tan. So I've been using this to moisturize after I tan and just every day when I get out of the shower and everything. And I'm in love with it. It is so nice. It is an after sun daily moisturizer infused with sea salt, coconut, and a shot of vitamin C. So it's like super beachy and it smells really, really summery. And I definitely smell the coconut in it. It smells so good. It's so moisturizing, and a little bit goes a really long way. Like I've been using this for every day for about a month, and like you can see that I've like barely have made a dent in it. I feel like this will definitely be like my go-to summer moisturizer as well, and I'm really excited to go to Florida this Christmas, and I'm definitely bringing this with me. My skin has been getting so dry and like itchy from tanning and then just the weather being so cold already. So this stuff has been a lifesaver. I love that it has the coconut oil and aloe in it because I had been burning for a little bit in the tanning bed since I hadn't gone for a while, and then picking back up into it I got a little bit red. So the aloe was so soothing and felt so good. And then I feel like the coconut oil has really helped with actually moisturizing like deep into my skin, and it lasts a while. I don't have to reapply this very often. I literally put it on like once a day after I shower, and my skin is not itchy anymore. It's not dry, and it smells amazing, and it just feels really great and soft, and I love it. Alright, so those are my two tanning favorites for the month that I've just been obsessed with. And next I have something a little bit more random, but I'm actually very excited to show you this candle. This is honestly a candle from Walmart. They have some of my like new favorite scents in candles, and I don't know why I never bought them before and spend so much money on Bath & Body Works candles when this is literally $4 and huge. So this is the Christmas scent that I've been burning like crazy. This is gingerbread spice, and first of all, this is adorable. One of my like big things when I look for candles is like super strong scents, because I do have a cat, for those of you that do not know, and she is here at college with me, and so like I keep her litter box and all of her stuff in my room, which was kind of like a scary thing for me to do at first because I was like, my room's always gonna smell, and she honestly really doesn't smell, but I'm always on the hunt for like super strong candles just because I'm like paranoid that I don't want my room to smell like her. And this candle literally does the trick. As soon as people walk in my house, they're like, oh my god, like what's that smell? And I'm like, I'm burning my gingerbread candle. It smells amazing. I burn this like every day and I barely made a dent in it still, and the smell like lingers and everything, so I feel like this candle's gonna last so long and I'm so happy about it. Okay, so now we have some makeup items that I want to share with you guys. The first one is my daily moisturizer. This is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. I've put in many videos that I use Clinique's moisturizer every day in the morning, but I was using the lotion. I didn't know that they had a gel too, so I went and bought like the little travel thing of the gel, and I loved it. I feel like the gel feels more oily than the lotion did, and for me, because I have really dry skin, that's great because it makes it actually feel like it's seeping into my skin more and moisturizing it better. And I feel like it's not as thick, it's a lot easier to spread, and I feel like it absorbs a lot quicker. So I've really been loving the gel. I bought the big one after I tried the little travel sized one, and I just love it. It's like the same thing, it's just in the gel form. Alright, so up next I have something to show you guys that I don't know if I just never paid attention to it or if it's a new thing or what, but I never used it before, and I discovered them this past month, and it's a life changer, and that has been eyelash primers. I got like the little sample one of a Tarte one. I forget exactly what it's called, but it's a white bottle and Tarte makes it. I think it's their only eyelash primer that they have. I got a sample of it in like an Ulta free gift thing or something, and I didn't really know like what the purpose of it was, but I started using it anyway, and I was like, this is amazing. My mascara stays on so much longer, my eyelashes become longer and fuller, and like I'm not a person that's about fake lashes because it's so much work, so like just any other remedies to make my eyelashes look longer without having to actually put more eyelashes on is great. And eyelash primer, like who would have thought? So I was using the Tarte one for a while and it recently ran out, so I decided to go and try like a drugstore one, and this is the one that I found and I've really been loving it. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Primer, and it just comes in like a white bottle, and the eyelash primer itself is also white, which I really like. I did see that they do have some black ones, but I really like the white. I don't know why. I feel like I can really tell like how much I've coated onto my eyelashes because I like putting a lot on there, and I feel like it makes my mascara just look darker because it's like starting off with a clean white base and then throwing black on top of it like makes it look darker to me. I don't know. I really like the white, but they do have black options too out there. But yeah, eyelash primer has been like a huge lifesaver this month, and I'm so happy that I finally discovered it. Alright, up next I have my Wet n Wild Color Icon. It says it's a bronzer. I don't really know if that's what I would call this, but this is what the packaging looks like and the name and everything. But it is really just this like light powder. It looks like a setting powder, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but there is like light sparkle glitter in it, like very little and very fine. It's not like chunky glitter or anything. What I do with this is I like to set my under eye makeup with it, and it makes my face just so much brighter because there is like a tiny bit of like almost highlighter, I would say, but it's not like to the point where you're going to be like glowing all over your face. But yeah, I've been using this to set my under eye makeup, and it just makes my face so much brighter, and I just really love it, and it's super cheap. It's like $3. Okay, so now this is my like probably most exciting favorite, at least for me, that I have this month, and that is some eyeshadow palettes that I recently purchased. And I couldn't pick just one to show you guys. I really want to show you all three because I am just in love with them all. They're so pretty. So all three of them are Morphe palettes, and I went to Ulta looking for one of these, specifically the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I walked out with all three of these, and I have no regrets at all. So yes, the first one I have is the Jaclyn Hill palette. I know this has been out for a while, but I just never like really brought myself to buy it. I have so much eyeshadow. I was really telling myself like to stop buying palettes and use what I have and then buy more as needed, but I couldn't resist, and she redid her packaging and I like love it so much more. I was like, now I feel like I'm 100% sold and I need it. So for those of you that have not seen her palette, the colors are just to die for. I love all the reds and the pinks. I think it's so fall-like, and I love how there's both matte and shimmer colors in here, and I literally use all of them. Like they're all so pretty, and I love creating like new looks and experimenting with this so much. So I've really been loving this palette. So then also while I was there, I found these two, and I could not pass them up either. This one is the 25B palette, and it's a little one, but these colors are so nice. This is a little bit darker, but like these shimmers here on this row right here are like my favorite things ever. And then I've been using a lot of like the grayish toned and then like the reddy browns so much this season, just because I feel like they're so fall and I love them. And once again, super pigmented, super versatile, great. And then the last palette that I picked up is the 35O. Once again, it has a really nice variety of colors. It's got the lights, the shimmers, the mattes, the darks, the reds, everything that you could possibly want in a palette. I'm a sucker for any color that looks like this, like light and shimmery, because I will just slap that all over my face all day long if I could. And today I am actually wearing some of the colors out of the Jaclyn Hill palette today on my eyes. I love all the reds and the pinks. They're just so pretty, and I just love it for fall. Alright, so my last favorite that I have for this month is something like super simple, but I have never been more amazed by such a product in my life. So these are Biosil pills, and I had never heard of Biosil until actually one of my roommates recommended it to me because she takes them. So I have a very sad problem with my hair. It does not grow, and it's thin, and it's like dead, and I just don't know what to do with it anymore. Like I really feel like this is like the length that it gets to, and then it stops. Like yes, I was that child in middle school that literally straightened my hair every single day, even though this is my natural hair, like it's straight. So I definitely heat damage. I've colored it a couple of times, so there's that, and yeah, it doesn't grow. And so like I feel like this is like the length that it always like hits and then it stops, and it's a really sad time, and it's just so thin. And so I mean, I have tried like hair, skin and nails, biotin, all sorts of like hair treatments, everything that I could think of and looked up. that may possibly help me, but none of them like really made a difference at all. And so I kind of like gave up on it. But then my roommate recommended this to me because she had been using them, and they're called Biosil, like I said, but they are hair, skin, and nail pills. They're supposed to reduce fine lines and wrinkles, thicken and straighten your hair, strengthen your nails, and promote healthy bones and joints. So going into this, I was kind of skeptical because these aren't the cheapest things in the world. So there's 60 pills in here, and you take 2 a day, so it's good for a month. And I want to say it's like almost $30, I think, for this bottle of pills. So like that's basically $1 a day for taking just some vitamins, when like biotin and regular hair, skin, and nail pills are really cheap and you can get them at the drugstore. So these are a little bit more pricier, and I was like, well, if they're not going to work, I don't want to waste that money. So I read a lot of reviews, did a lot of research and stuff looking into it first, and people said that yes, they definitely work and they notice a difference, but you have to give it some time. So I've been taking these for 2 months now. I wanted to give it some time to actually like see some sort of progress, and I really didn't think that I would see any progress because of the fact, knowing that I've tried so many things and like my hair just doesn't respond to them. But after the first month, I definitely started noticing a lot more strength in my nails. My nails are always very brittle and they break a lot. They're just not very strong, but they've definitely gotten stronger since taking these. So that was the first thing that I noticed. And then this month came around, and I went and took a shower one day. I come out, I let my hair air dry, and it gets a little bit frizzy sometimes, and I notice on the top of my head all of these new baby hairs. You really can't see them right now, I don't think, because my hair is like, you can kind of see some of them sticking up here, but like there's a lot more when I just get out of the shower and like don't do anything to it. But all of these like hairs sticking up are baby hairs, and it's like, it's new growth. Like I'm actually growing more hair, and I really never expected that to happen, and I never expected these to really work that well or that fast. Like after 2 months, I already have new hairs. I've always had baby hairs here, and they're growing. Like I wake up in the morning and they're sticking straight up, and like they didn't used to do that, so they're definitely getting longer, and it's just great. It's amazing. I don't think I've noticed a whole lot of like length difference, maybe a little bit, but I'm still super impressed by like the progress of like actually growing more hair. So they definitely have been working for me. I'm really excited to keep using them. Now that I've like seen progress and stuff, I am committed to continuing to spend the money on them. Like I definitely think it's worth it. If you are someone with damaged hair or weak nails and stuff, and you want something to help you with that, check them out. I get them from the vitamin shop. I know you can get them other places. That's the cheapest place that I have found, and they give you like they have like a really good point system and stuff, where like for every $1 or so you spend, you get points back, and you can use them to redeem towards future purchases. So like you're kind of getting more out of it, I think. So that's where I like to buy them from, but I know that there's so many other places you can buy them. Literally just look up Biosil pills and like Google it, things will come up, you'll find things. Alright everybody, so that is all my favorites that I have for this month to share with you guys. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and let me know what your guys' favorite things were this month so that I can try out some of your guys' favorites. And that is all for today, so I will go ahead and talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!